When you think of Lexus GX here in the United States, you're probably thinking of something like this. Very elegant, very refined, very street going. But what about something like this? And this is a huge deal because this is the Lexus GX off-road concept. It's a build they put together in conjunction with a bunch of different companies to really show what can be done with the GX. And why is this so important? Because this is one of, if not the very first time, the Lexus brand has recognized its own off-road capability through a build like this. I mean, for years people have been doing 4Runners and Tacomas, but the GX in the last couple of years has become a modular platform for everything off-road. In this video, we're going to go over a quick walk around, talk about some of the features, some of the cool things about it, and show you what it's like inside and out.
We put this GXOR concept together, and oftentimes concepts, we create them to inspire our enthusiasts to get in around, but every now and then the enthusiasts actually really inspire us. So this build really is for them. And we've seen what they're doing on social media. They're building their rigs, they're modifying them, they're taking them to some cool places, they're having fun, they're adventuring with their families. So we really like that. So we said, well, why don't we build one for ourselves? So this is what we have here. This is a 2019 GX 460. And we've actually partnered with a lot of aftermarket companies that are already seeing a lot of their owners coming to them and asking for some of these parts.
But what did Lexus do to make this the ultimate off-road GX? Well, they've got a custom CBI front bumper here, and what I love is they've actually incorporated elements of the grille into the front of the bumper. We have a worn winch with synthetic cable, and you can see in the front, it's all super beefy.
We really wanted to keep the spirit of the Lexus alive and well, so it kind of has a factory look to it. Follow me around here. We partnered with Icon Suspension, and they were awesome enough to do some custom control arms in black with the Lexus logo. This is like a stage 6 setup here with external reservoirs. Pretty amazing stuff. We're excited to take it out on some of the trails tomorrow and get some of the feel for it.
The standard GX comes with air suspension, but the GXOR concept has the Icon 2.5 lift kit. So we've got steel springs, which is probably better in the real world when you're off-road, a little bit more height. Check out how professional this is. Because this has steel springs, they actually went ahead and did a delete panel for the air suspension. That is super rad, and it even matches the original. Way to go, Lexus! Attention to detail, even in their concepts.
This is, again, CBI. This is the sliders here. Normally, a lot of people take their sliders really high up, but we wanted to keep the factory look as alive and well as possible. So if you look at it from afar, it kind of looks like it could be something that we could offer sometime in the future. So it's kind of a subtle look. Obviously, some nice little Lexus cues in there. We have wrapped this vehicle. It's kind of very close to our 10th anniversary matte grays. So they kind of just keep a little bit of the heritage in there.
Lexus did something really cool on the wheel, entire combo here with these F Sport wheels. They're 275/70 R18 in size, general grabbers, and they are super aggressive. It's just something that you don't expect to see on a Lexus.
I want to come around to the back. Oh, actually, another really cool subtle cue is we incorporated the GXOR concept logo up into the side of the wrap here. So it's kind of something that you wouldn't really see from afar, but as you get closer, it's kind of a nice little touch. So we have full solar up on top on our Easy On rack, and that powers our National Luna fridge here. And this is some cool stuff here. This is a custom goose gear outfit. So it's all bolted. We did a 3rd row delete seat. Goose Gear did some nice hardware here for us. And if you kind of unlock it, pull this all out. Again, some more custom drawers here, Goose Gear. Custom slides. I mean, it's a cool way to put your gear in so it's underneath and you can still utilize the stuff on top. So it's easy to like put stuff there and you don't have to like lift it to get out. Full AluBox storage boxes in the inside as well up on the top there. But this just really gives us a nice platform. If you want to put some more cases or some more of your gear, you can kind of harness it all down. You don't have to worry about it sliding around.
What I love about this Lexus is they've incorporated GXOR or GX Off-Road into the vehicle, and I love that they've used the classic Lexus F, performance blue here, which is pretty cool. It's down here on the side as well.
We have a Patriot campers trailer that comes along with it. We didn't bring it with us on this trip, but you'll see it in some of the photography. But that kind of rounds out the package. That's where the tent is. That's where a lot of the stove is and a lot more storage. Kind of rounding it out, I think one of the main key takeaways of this vehicle is that it is pretty much, aside from the aftermarket accessories, the powertrain itself, we kept it completely bone stock. It's very capable. And I think one of the things, the goals of this build is to really showcase to the general driver out there that the off-road capability of the GX, a lot of people know it for its luxury and its comfort, but they don't fully understand the capability off-road. So I think that we hope to get a lot of attention and some eyes on this and kind of showcase what this GX off-road community kind of has done with their vehicles. And we think that tomorrow you guys are going to see a lot more on the trails and hopefully, yeah, just kind of dig it.
So it's pretty clear this Lexus is wrapped, and they've really went over some of the fine details here, like in his door handle. But stepping inside, it's pretty much standard Lexus, and that is to say very comfy and very refined. We do have some navigation going on over here. You know, your radio is professionally wired into the console there. It's so well made, this Lexus, inside and out. Now, we have seen manufacturers in the past do builds like this. Jeep does concepts all the time for off-roading, but for Lexus to come out and do this one-off build with a GX really shows that they understand that there is a built-in community around off-roading. We've seen it in Toyota, like I said, but for Lexus to recognize that is huge. They did put a little bit of a juicy exhaust on here, so we've got tow hitch back here and these kind of fogged out taillights, which gives it a nice look. When are we going to see the TRD GX? Is that coming?
The TRD GX, we can't say. No, just kidding. No, I know you guys built one. Didn't you build something?
Yeah, the Land Cruiser.
Oh, you guys built a Land Cruiser TRD.
Pro, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. The Lexus GX off-road concept is probably going to generate a lot of interest, and we're going to continue to gauge and monitor from our owners, see what they like. If they want a little bit more off-road capability, we'll certainly study that, talk to our engineers, and kind of let them know maybe we can turn it up a notch.
You can't actually go out and buy the GXOR concept because it's a concept, it's a one-off, but you can go out and buy this. This is the new 2020 Lexus GX, and I mentioned some changes, which you can see in the headlights here, which are a little bit different than the old ones. But what is cool is they've actually incorporated more off-road worthiness in the 20 versus the 19. So on the inside, you have 5 positions of crawl control versus 3. You also have multi-terrain select and their new trail camera system, which allows you to see what's going on around the vehicle when you're bashing it through rocks and sand and mud and boulders. But let's take a quick peek on the inside. Very refined in here, even nicer, I dare say. So of course, in the GX here, we have air springs. In that concept, they've been removed, but we now have crawl control, 5 positions in this GX as well for the 2020 model year. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you like the modified 2019 or the stock 2020 more? If you're wondering, the 2020 is going to be in dealerships later this fall, but you can go out and buy yourself a 2019 with the older headlights and only 3-position crawl control and go out and do this, which is pretty rad. As always, I'm Tommy with the Fast Lane. Now, go back to TFLnow for more news, views, and real-world reviews.